Test. Yep. 18 major foe here, Operation Desolation. We're now moving to turn 11, July 1941. Germany still has 4 tech dice. We have advanced mechs. Looking for a 7 or above. We're in stage 2. That's not happening. What's this? Improve factories. 7 or above. Another 5. That's great. Jet fighters. 8 or above, that's a 12. We'll take that. That goes to stage 2. And improve logistics, 8 or above. Currently not on the board. That's a 1. Not even close. 1 for 3. Terrible. Par for the course. Okay, we have $68 to spend. We have 2 minor factories. So that's these 2 heavy armor. An advanced sub. We have 2 tigers. A fighter, a marine, 2 railroad repairs, so that's the militia, 2 militia, an airborne, 3 infantry, the Free Blue Division, and 2 infantry upgrades to motorized. So I'll delete that, and that, and that. Okay, for attacks, we've got quite a few. So, we're raiding down here in A48. We're still at -1 on this raid. In here we have 2 subs in M1. They're going to move 1, 2, 3. And with Wolfpack, they will get a +3 for each. Well, +2 for the sub and then +1 for Wolfpack. So they'll be at +3. And then -3 for radar and anti-submarine warfare. So it's even, but still a chance to lose them on a 1 and a 2. Pretty sure it's 1. Yeah, it's 1 and a 2. And then here in A28, the 2 advanced subs will come out of port. They'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they're at a +4. And then because there's 2 subs there, they're at +5. But then -3. So it's +2 in total for the 2 advanced subs. The sub in A5 will 1, 2, 3 move down to A20. And the remaining sub in port in A11 will move 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's 2 subs. So they're even as well. So +3 and -3. So they're even. Okay. We're taking the Strat Bomber into London. Escort it with 2 fighters. Silk decided not to intercept on this fight. Apologies, I frigged that up. It's 3d6 for attacks, but only 2d6 for strat bombing. So I frigged that up last turn. Silk's fixed that up, so apologies for that. Going into northern England, we have 1, 2, 3. The only ship that can't make that is the coastal defense ship. So that'll move on non-combat. Take the 2 Marines out of Helsinki. The 2 Marines out of Western Germany. And in round 2, the 2 Tiger tanks. The rest of the fleet, minus the 2 subs, will go with them. Okay, and that'll blockade this port, this side of this port. And be there for cannon fodder later when the Americans show up. Okay, this Strat Bomber and this medium bomber will move 1, 2, 3 and punch Leningrad. No fighters to intercept, so that'll be that fight there. The army in Lapland will move into Kola. That's a walk-on. Okay. The infantry in southern Belarus is a walk-on. The infantry from northern Iraq into Azerbaijan is a walk-on. Okay. We're gonna combat move these guys to M11, blockade the 3 ports and the shipyard in the Black Sea. Okay. Into Tarita will be this army group, joined by the motorized out of Kiev and artillery out of Kiev. Motorized and AAA gun. And then another infantry. Okay, so that's in Tarita. That's a walk-on. This medium armor also goes. I think that's all that can make it. Yeah, this infantry will also go. Okay. And then, do I have any more? Taxkola, Southern Belarus, Belarus, Azerbaijan. I'm gonna raid that. Strat bombing, Northern England blockade. I think that's all the combats. If I scroll around and find another one of these fancy tokens, then we'll go with that. Let's start with the raiding. I don't think there's any more combats to do. This one is done. This one is done. That's done. Start down here. Okay, next that. So we're looking for a high black, a low brown, and a high brown on the D12. So hey, that's all right. So that's at a 0. So that's 3 damage on that line. No, it isn't. It's this one's -1 because it's by itself. So that's only 2 damage, I believe, on this line. So 5 minus 1 is 4, minus 2 is 2. So 2 off of that, and the 5 misses. Okay, into here, these are 2 subs, so they're even, because they're +3 and -3. So first sub, terrible, just missed getting that killed. And the second sub, even, so that's $1. Not the greatest day. Okay, that one. Up here, these are also even. Total miss. Sub number 2. Total miss. So also terrible. These ones are +2 on my side. So that's 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the first sub. And the second sub, +2 is even. So they lose 4 damage off of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the raiding done. Let's go into strategic bombing. So just 2d6 and the anti-aircraft at a 3 or less. Ooh, that's 11 damage. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have... yeah, 11 damage. Currently 6, so I'm pretty sure it maxes out at 10. Let me just check here. Major factory. Oh, maximum damage is 20. Okay. So 10 plus... No, that's 11. So I'll take 1 off. And the 6 makes 17 damage. Okay. Fix that. We'll go over and try these two. So medium bomber. That's 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And be kind. Oh no. That is a 1. I lose the Strat Bomber, but I do create 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus the 1. I don't think I was very successful in that one. Okay, lose the Strat Bomber there. Medium Bomber survives. Those are done, those are done. I think the only combat left is here. So going into Northern England, Silk didn't want to scramble there either. So we have 4 Marines in the first round at 2s, because that mountain border only conflicts with this one. Coming from the sea zone, it doesn't look like it, and it's not half in, so I'm going to say that's not mountainous. If I'm wrong, we'll know in a second. We have Battleship, First Strike. That's for the tanks. And the battle cruiser. Battleship's in pink, battle cruiser's in blue. Looking for a 3 and a 4. That's a 1, so 1 militia goes. So that's not so bad. And then we have the 4 Marines at a 2 in round 1. Hey, that's not so bad. Militia goes. Then we have a militia at 2. And since that's technically not mountains, these 2 are at 4. Oh god. 2 hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you go. Now, round 2, we have the 2 tigers. Pretty sure they're at 8s. Tigers at 8. Still a costly fight. Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they take another one. So I'll lose another Marine. Both of those. This will be pretty pricey on the return fight. It's got quite a bit of stuff that can cause havoc there. Okay, so Germany takes that with 2 tigers and a Marine. Okay, I think we're on to non. Oh, come on. On to non-combat now. Get rid of all of those. So all in all, not the greatest turn. Took a lot of losses. Non-combat. So first rail is going to be into Western Ukraine with 1 infantry. The artillery will rail also to Western Ukraine. Heavy armor will move down. Medium armor will move down. The medium armor will also move down. And then the other 2 rails, nope, can't do any more because we crossed that, so that's 2 rails there. Infantry from Paris will move to southern France, and an infantry from Paris will move up into Normandy. No, I think 2 will go to southern France. Okay, and then 1 from Picardy will move to Normandy. 1 from Belgium will go to Picardy. The other 1 in Picardy will go to Paris. And the infantry in Western Germany will go to Belgium. Okay, the 2 fighters and the Strat Bomber will land in Western Germany. The air transport will take the airborne and go to Romania. The air transport and airborne in we are here. Helsinki will go to Romania. The sub in A12 will go into port there. The sub in A12 will move 1, 2, 3 up to A5. Seaplane will come off map, go to Western Germany. Infantry in Berlin will go to Western Germany. The cavalry will go 1, 2 into Lapland. The rest of the aircraft in Helsinki will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Western Ukraine. And the medium bomber 1, 2, 3 will also land in Western Ukraine. I have 2 more rail in, yeah. The infantry and Viipuri will move up to Lapland. Coastal defense ship will move 1, go into port in Western Germany. Not sure if I have to be on this side or if it can go through the canal. I don't think it takes a movement to go through there, so I'll end it here. If not, it'll be in port on the other side. But coastal defense ship, pretty sure only has a movement of 1. Jeez. Coastal defense ship. Yeah, movement of 1. So I don't think I need a movement to go through the canal, but if I do, then it'll be on the other side of the canal, essentially. Okay, I think that's all the movements. This fighter will go 1, 2, 3 into Western Germany. I should get an Air Force card for this side. Okay, I think that's all I can move. I still have 2 rail left. Yeah. Could rail 2 more infantry. Hmm. No air transports anywhere. This one's way over here. He doesn't have an airborne. Chugga chugga. Okay, I won't. I'll rail another one to Western Germany, and I'll just leave 3 here. Okay, and now on to place units. Oh no, I did have 1 more movement left. Apologies, just a sec. Put that there. 2 infantry from Syria will move to northern Iraq. Yeah, this dice is gone. I'll roll the recruitment for Spain before I forget. It's 12. That's a complete failure. Okay, so the 2 minor factories obviously are going to Kiev. And I can rail to Western Ukraine, and then the river finishes the supply path. So I can build that. The advanced sub. I want to put it here, but that would just be annoying. I'll put that in port in Hamburg, and then, whoops, 2 Tigers are going to Western Germany. That fighter is going to Romania. The motorized upgrade, I have a supply path to here, so that's 1. And then I have a supply path via the river into Tarita. So that is 2. That's the other one. That Marine is in Western Germany. Blue Division is here. Airborne is in Western Germany. Infantry to Paris. Infantry to Warsaw. infantry to Western Germany, militia into Syria, militia into don't think tank destroyers can blitz on their own. And he doesn't have any other two movement units that can even make it to Kiev. So it'll go to there. And then the two rail repairs are this one here into Kiev and this one here into eastern Ukraine. Okay, that concludes all of the combat there. Do I want to put two ships into port? Heck no. That would be just a slaughter. Okay, on to collect income. Germany is at 65 plus 6, 71 plus 2 is 73. Because I have southern Iran. No, I have northern Iraq. And then Vichy France clearly is not at 22. They are off the board. There you go. France should be off the board. It should just be Free France, right? Yeah. So 65 plus 6, 7, 8 would be $73. Pretty sure. I didn't save anything. Okay. That looks like it. All right. That's Germany turn 11. Thanks for watching.